morning, grade 1. Good morning, grade 2. Welcome to our discussion for today. So before we start, the assigned grade level for our prayer for today is grade 2. Okay, James, lead us the prayer. And now, I am going to teach you a greeting. When I am going to say, a happy morning, class, you are going to reply, a happy smile morning, teacher. A happy smile morning, classmates. It's nice to see you today. Is that clear? Did you get it? Okay, let's do it again. A happy morning, class. A happy smile morning, teacher. A happy smile morning, classmates. It's nice to see you today. Okay, before we are going to formally start our lesson, class, I want you to sing this song, Bluebird on My Window. So, you should dance with it. I will give a star to those students who are going to perform well in this warm-up we are going to do. So, please stand up, grade 1. Please stand up, grade 2. And let us sing Bluebird, Bluebird. Is there anyone absent for today, grade 1 and grade 2? Okay, let me check your attendance first. If there is no absent, I think looking at the chart and the table, your chair is, everyone is here. So clap your hands, everyone, because all of you are present for today. We are now going to start our lesson, but before that, please pick up the pieces of paper under your chairs or in your table, and then please settle down. And if you want to go to CR, to pee, you may have it now, so we don't have to be disturbed during our discussion for today. So is that clear, class? And please don't make any noise with your classmates when teacher is discussing. You may raise your hand if you want to answer some questions during our discussion. Okay, is that clear? Okay, very good. Now, do you have assignment last meeting? Okay, leader, please collect the assignment. Leader in grade 1, Miss Shana. And for the leader of grade 2, Miss Aria, please collect the assignment of your classmates and give it here in our in my table. Is that clear, class? Okay, I think that is clear. So let us start our lesson for today. Please lend me your ears for this time of our discussion. Okay, last meeting, our topic is all about counting numbers. So, do you already memorize counting numbers, grade 1? How about you, grade 2? So, let us test if you already memorized our topic last meeting about counting numbers. So, grade 1, please start counting 1 to 100, and grade 2, please start counting 1 to 500. So, grade 1 and grade 2, magkasabay kayo hanggang sa 100. Tapos kayo na grade 2 is hanggang sa 500 nyo. Itutuloy yung pagka-counting nyo. Is that clear? Okay. So, you may now start counting. Pag may isang mali sa inyo dyan is minus points. Is that clear? Okay. So, you may start counting now. Now, class, I have here an activity for you, both grade 1 and grade 2. So, what we're going to do in this activity, it is entitled, Color Me, Please. Anong title ulit? Color Me, Please. So, what you're going to do in this activity is, you are going to color the shapes according to its pattern or according to the shape. So, this will be done by group. Please group yourself into 2. Group 1, grade 1 I mean, and please divide yourself into 2, grade 2. So, I will give you 5 minutes to answer this activity. So, this is for the grade 1 Ito yung sa grade 1 natin. Ito yung kukulayan ninyo na activity ninyo grade 1. At ito naman ang kukulayan ninyo na activity grade 2. So, are we clear? Okay. So, you may start coloring your activity. Here for grade 1, grade 2, and here for grade 1. Okay, are you done, class? I think hindi pa tapos yung grade 2, so uunahin natin yung grade 1. Okay, are you done? Okay, very good. Please collect the paper or the answer sheet and pass it to me, grade 1. So, class, what have you observed? Or grade 1, ano yung naobserbahan ninyo sa activity na ginawa ninyo ngayong araw? What have you observed when you have done coloring the shapes? Grade 1, ano yung napansin ninyo sa activity natin ngayon? While you are coloring the activity or the shapes, ano yung napansin ninyo? What have you observed? Okay, very good. So, there is pattern in the activity you have done. So, before our discussion start, let us first read your objectives for today. Please read your objectives for today, class. Your objectives is identify the missing term and a given continuous pattern using one attributes, either letters, numbers, or events. And number 2, list the missing terms of the given continuous pattern. And lastly, sorting objects using a single attributes. So, yun yung objectives natin for today, grade 1. Are you ready for our lesson for today? Okay. So, in the activity we have earlier, grade 1, or in the activity you have done earlier, yung pagko-color natin ng shape, so, there is pattern. As what you have said, meron siya pattern. So, now class, do you have any idea what is pattern, grade 1? Ano yung pattern? Mayroon ba kayong any idea kung ano yung pattern? Okay, very good. Any other answer? Okay, teacher, pattern is a repeated object again and again. So, that is also considered as pattern. Ano pa? Okay, teacher, patterns are arranged and then repeat the object over. So, that is also another definition of pattern. Brilliant, grade 1. I think you are very attentive in our lesson for today. Okay, no? I have here another example, grade 1. Anong nakikita ninyo? These are dots. 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 Diba? That's siya. So, you see, I am holding a card here. And this card has a dot. So, from 1 dot, ayan. 1, makakount natin siya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hanggang sa 10 dots. Napapansin niyo yan? Hanggang sa 10 dots siya, grade 1. So, when we are going to arrange this in an ascending order from 1 to 10, meron siyang pattern. Tapos, pag ibabaliktad naman natin, kung magsisimula tayo sa 10 to 1, ayan, 10 to 1, may pattern na naman siya ulit. So, marami tayong magagawa, grade 1, pagdating sa pattern. Pwede din tayong kunin natin yung mga odd numbers. Pwede lang yung 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or di kaya 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So, that is also considered as pattern. So, we can create a lot of pattern from this card I am holding. So, therefore, grade 1, patterns are in any attributes, either letters, figures, events, and many more. So, therefore, grade 1, patterns are arranged sequentially So on and on. Parang meron siyang sequence. Yung pattern na kagaya nito. 1, 2, 3. O, kahit hanggang 5 lang. Pattern na yan siya, grade 1. And ito naman, 6 to 10. Another pattern na naman siya, grade 1. So, is this clear, grade 1? I think that is already clear. So, let's proceed to another activity I am going to give to you. Now, grade 1, what you are going to do is you are going to answer the following and find the missing term in the pattern. Just write it in your paper. So, in your paper, grade 1, write it in your paper, your answer. So, is that clear? Are we clear, grade 1? For this activity, meron kayong 5 na sasagutan. I-identify nyo lang kung ano yung missing na term, kung ano yung term na dapat kasunod niya. Okay? So, I will give you 5 minutes to answer that activity. You may start now, grade 1. Okay, I think tapos na yung grade 2 sa kanilang activity of coloring. So, grade 2, ngayon, please collect the paper mamaya and pass it to teacher para ma-check ni teacher. Ilagay nyo yung mga names ninyo sa likod. So, ngayon, I have here a question. What have you observed, grade 2, while doing the activity? Ano na-observe ninyo while you are doing the activity, coloring? Okay, very good. There is pattern while you are coloring the activity or the shapes. Okay, any other answer? Okay, very good. The color has a pattern as well as the shape. Very good. Excellent, no? Excellent talaga itong mga estudyante ko. Ang tatalino. There is a pattern in the activity we have. So, before we go to our discussion, let us read first our objectives for today, grade 2. Your objectives for today are: explain different types of shapes, identify different numbers in a shape pattern, and lastly, illustrate how number patterns are formed. So, are you ready? Okay, now let us explore more our lesson for today, grade 2. Kasi sumasagot pa yung grade 1, so kayo na naman. So, are you ready, grade 2? Lend me your ears and we are going to start our discussion for today. So our lesson for today, grade 2, kindly read. Okay, describing shapes. Now, I have here shapes, different types of shapes, Look at the shape here. Anong nakikita ninyo? Different shape. Anong nakikita ninyo na nasa inyong, nandito ngayon sa screen natin? Okay, meron tayong rectangle, triangle, very good. Any other? Yes, circle, excellent. And the last one, what type of shape? Yes, indeed, excellent. That is a square. So, these are the shapes that we are going to do in a pattern, that we are going to use in putting it into pattern. So, let us now continue our lesson, grade 2. So, just fasten your seatbelt right there, while the grade 1 is still answering their activity. Now, let's practice what you have learned earlier, grade 2. So, we have here different types of shapes. What you're going to do is, you are going to identify the number inside the shapes. So, meron naman siyang numbers kada shape, diba? As what you can see. So, you are going to write the number of shapes that are being described, kung ano yung hinihingi. For instance, it has a round shape. So, you are going to identify the numbers of the shape that is round. So, I am going to give you 5 minutes again for this activity. You may start now, grade 2. Okay, I think grade 1 is already done with their activity. Now, let us answer it in chorus. Grade 1, please raise your hand if you want to answer for the activity you have done. So, the first one is the pattern of shapes. So, what is the answer or the missing pattern in the question number 1, grade 1? Very good. The answer is triangle. So, in both missing pattern, ang hinahanap natin na shape is triangle. How about number 2? Ano yung missing pattern natin? Okay. So, we have excellent. Grade 1, the answer is big letter B together with small letter B and big letter A together with a small letter A and big letter C together with a small letter C and small letter D, big letter D and small letter D. Ayan, so AA, tapos is B na big letter and B na small letter, and then babalik naman sa A na big letter and then A na small letter, tapos C, C, D, D. So that is the missing term in the question number 2. How about this one? Yung pa-heart-heart. Ano yung sunod, teacher, na heart? Anong yung sunod na heart, grade 1? Yung mga puso. Okay. You are very magnanimous, grade 1. So, the next is color red and color green heart. Very good. Palakpakan naman dyan ang ating mga grade 1. Ang gagaling, no? So, do you have any questions or clarifications, grade 1? Meron ba mga katanungan or hindi naintindihan sa lesson natin ngayon? Okay. So, teacher, can we find patterns everywhere? Okay. So, patterns are everywhere, grade 1. You can even see it in your clothes, just like this. May patterns ng butones, yung damit ni teacher. Ayan, may linya din dito. So, that is also pattern. Or even you can see it in flowers or in toys. Diba? May pattern din sa flowers at saka sa toys. For instance, yung sunflower, galing sa maliit hanggang sa palaki na palaki yung petals ng sunflower. So, that is also a pattern. And grade 1, always remember that patterns are continuous, repeated, and any kind of attributes. It is either a number, an event, or shaped and figures. So, that is a pattern. Mostly, yung sa malong ng mga Muslims natin na kakilala or yung mga traditional tribes like Aita, yung mga Bagobo, Manobo, 'di ba? Yung mga traditional dress nila, they have patterns of shapes. So meron din yung meaning para sa kanila. So that is how important pattern in our daily lives. So to test your understanding, grade 1, I have here an evaluation that you are going to answer. So, in your paper, answer the following and list all the missing terms in the pattern. Ayan. Ano yung missing term? Pwedeng pangalan lang ha, huwag nyo nang i-draw. Name lang ng pattern yung isulat niyo kung ano yung missing dyan sa pattern na yan. So, I will give this individually sa inyong lahat, grade 1, para masagutan ninyo ang ating evaluation for today. So, I will give you again 5 minutes to answer this activity. So, you may start now, grade 1. Here is your activity sheets. I think grade 2 is already done with their activity. Now, let's have an oral recitation for answering the activity you have done. Are you ready, grade 2? Okay, let us start. So, the shape is round. So, meron akong binigay na example dyan na number, ha? That is number 4. Ano pa yung ibang numbers ng shape na round? So, we have yes, Jess. Okay, we have excellent Jess. 4, 8, 9, and 11 are the numbers inside the shape of a round or circle. Number 2, the shape has 3 sides and it has 3 corners. So, ano yung mga numbers na nasa loob ng shape na ito? Yes, Clyde? Okay, that is 1, 3, and 6. Excellent, Clyde. How about the shape has 4 equal sides? What are the numbers that are inside the shape? Yes, Marie? Okay, the numbers are brilliant, Marie. The numbers are 5, 10, and 13. And lastly, the shapes has 4 sides and 2 opposite sides are equal. So what are the numbers inside the shape? Okay, good job. So the number that is inside the shape are 2, 7, and 12. Excellent, grade 2. Let's give a hand for grade 2. You did a very good job answering this activity. I think you already mastered our lesson for today. Okay, do you have any questions regarding our lesson for today, grade 2? Okay, so teacher, is pattern can be found in everywhere, kahit sa mga falls, sa mga Ferris wheel, sa mga laruan. Makikita ba yun, teacher? Yung pattern? Okay. Yes, of course. Patterns can be found anywhere, anytime in this world. So, shapes can occur or can produce patterns when group of shapes are repeated over and over again. Kagaya nga ng activity natin kanina, pag nire-repeat siya, di ba, may number siya, may pattern din siya. So, that is already called pattern in the shapes. So, these patterns follow a certain sequence or order of shapes that is then repeated at least 2 times. So, the shape can be simple shape like circle or squares. So a geometric pattern is a kind of pattern formed of geometric shapes. Pag geometric pattern siya, binubuo din siya ng pattern ng geometric shapes. So is there any other questions, grade 2, or clarifications? Okay, none so far, teacher. We don't have any other questions. Now let's proceed to your evaluation for today. Okay, grade 2. Your evaluation for today is you are going to draw what comes next or what type of shape comes next in the pattern. You're going to identify it, grade 2. Here. Ayan. So, you are going to answer this individually. So, I am going to give you 5 minutes to answer this activity. So, please answer it very diligently, grade 2. Kasi, alam ko makayang-kaya nyo talaga to. It is very easy to answer. I know that you are listening in our lesson. So, your 5 minutes starts now. Here is your activity sheets. Okay, I think both grade 1 and grade 2 are done with our evaluation for today. So please, leaders sa grade 1, collect your activity sheets. And kayo din, leaders sa grade 2, huwag niyong pagsamahin, i-separate ninyo para malaman ni teacher, ha? Sige. And put it on my table later after our class. So, before we end our class for today, I am going to give to you your assignment. Practice assignment ninyo sa bahay. Para malaman talaga ni teacher kung natuto talaga kayo sa aralin natin ngayong araw. Is that clear? Okay. Okay, for the grade 1 assignment, you are going to find the error in the pattern and encircle the error in the following. So, hanapin ninyo kung saan yung mali na pattern or hindi dapat na nandoon sa pattern. You are going to only, bilugan nyo lang ha kung ano yung mali doon, kung anong maling shape or pattern ang nandoon sa isang pattern na number. Okay? Is that clear? Halimbawa, star, star, circle, star, star, circle, tapos biglang nagkaroon ng clouds. O mali yung clouds kasi wala namang clouds doon sa star, star, circle na pattern. Is that understood, grade 2? So, ibibigay lang ni teacher sa inyo yung inyong activity sheet for this assignment. Okay, here. And also, for the grade 2, you are going to complete each pattern. So, what you're going to do is, kukulayan nyo yung pattern din ha. Kasi pag dinraw nyo lang, hindi na siya pattern. Kasi hindi siya same ng color sa totoong pattern talaga. So, you're going to complete each pattern here in your assignment. So, this would be individual again. And you're going to answer it in home. Please bring this tomorrow ha. Grade 1 and grade 2. Is that understood? Is there any other questions regarding our discussion for today? Okay, here is your assignment, grade 2. So, I think that is all for today. If you don't have any clarifications or any questions regarding our topic, always remember that pattern is a repeated form of object or figures. So, that is pattern. So, I think that would be all for today. Grade 1 and grade 2, please stand up. Okay. Goodbye, grade 1. Goodbye, grade 2. I am your teacher in mathematics for today, Teacher Mayflower Bilando. See you next meeting. God bless. Keep safe. And have a happy day, grade 1 and grade 2. Goodbye!
House.